If Stephanie would call the roll, please.
Paulette Kuzo. Here. Ronit Patel. Absent. Oh, and he'll be here later.
He'll be here later, so you'll have to mark him in.
Helene Daly. Here. Catherine Gutha. Here. Peter Rupert. No. Neil Fink.
Here.
Adele Josephitz. Here. Christina Kelly. Here. Laura O'Brien.
Rise for the pledge of allegiance. No flag. You can't go in the other room or close your eyes.
Jeanette, right now the Republicans doesn't have a tie pin.
I pledge
allegiance
to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. So I don't know if somebody wants to go first or what? You want to go first? Okay.
I thought you were going first.
Yeah, but it's okay if you want to go first because I'm like all discombobulated after doing that stuff. Yeah, I'll go after Adele.
5 and then
Okay,
I can move on.
that works.
Okay. Neil, who should I give this one to? Oh, no. I'll do that. Okay, 837. Jermaine Trevino, 108 Oakwood Drive. The town's value is 1,154,900, and the ask is 1,003,921. And this one was built in 2023. Now,
The house was built in 2023.
that's what I believe. I could be incorrect. There's a lot of them now. So just so you know, the value is all building, no lot, according to this, because it's a half.
Yeah, because it's the different.
Right. I mean, I'm just.
If that's why.
Yeah. No. I figured that. Okay. So I have 4 comps for this. They're all half duplexes. Okay. The first one is 206 Country Road. The sale was 1124. Its square feet is 3,200, very similar. 4 bed, 3 bath. It was built, it's newer. Oh no, excuse me, it was built 2020. Forgot to write down the price.
We can look it up.
Okay, I should have.
What was the address?
Okay, I have it here. Country. Okay, $945,000. Okay. The next one is 148 Roseville. It was sold in October of 25. And it sold for $903,000.
948 Roseville.
148.
Oh, one.
I might have said 948, but it's 148.
No, that's me being.
And the third one is 152 Roseville. Sold. This must have been new. I mean, it was sold October 25. So I think the 2 different halves were sold. And that one was sold for $885,000. Similar size. Not a similar size is what I can say. So that's it. I mean, these were sold for so much less recently than the 837. Excuse me, the 108 Oakwood.
But he paid 905 in October of 23. Like not, but pretty close to the.
It went up to $1,154,900.
He's asking for what?
1,003,921, which is kind of crazy because all his comps are so much less. But
right.
Ready pay for it again?
I'm sorry.
116,858. That would make sense. Bring him back.
Yep. And where's he asking?
He's
Nine.
asking for 1,03,921.
All right,
3,000, yeah.
okay.
I mean, if you time adjust his sale, you get to 1014, so. And we don't know that those multifamily, like that these
Yeah, these are all.
appreciated at that same.
Yeah,
rate.
yeah.
Side by side duplexes.
Yeah.
They are all duplexes.
Right, so, but we don't know that they appreciated
Right, we
that
don't know
same
what you're saying.
6%, so I don't think it's
But they're-
just unreasonable.
Okay, yeah. Do I hear a motion?
Yeah.
Okay, you can say it for me. I'm very bad.
I don't have
I
any.
move, to grant the appellant's request to reduce the appraised value of the property from 1,154,900 to 1,003,921.
All in favor?
You
And
know,
all you have to do is say your grant your talents.
You don't have to do the whole thing.
You don't have to say from this, that, you just
Oh.
cut right to the chase.
Okay, because I'm reading this and so, thank
Don't
you.
read that, listen up.
Okay, okay, the next one. Let's, 680, number 681. George and Eileen Gleaves.
Oh.
You know them?
Oh, yeah.
You wanna do it?
No.
Please, you wanna cause a riot?
Are they your friends?
You're in trouble. You're in trouble.
They're
You're in-
96 Rock Major Road. The town was 1,260,856. The ask is $1,140,000. Okay. So this okay, you all know about this, but this is in Tanaka Park. Tanaka Park. And they said that they could not find any comps in Tanaka Park between October 24 to October 25.
That's correct, nothing sold.
However, I have a chart and I have it paper clipped. Oh, here it is. Okay. This is, what do you do if you can't? Oh, okay.
Well, it's not a big deal. I mean, there weren't any in what they call Tanaka Park, but in the surrounding neighborhood, there had.
I mean, they're in the university, so that's
Yeah,
a
university
high
area.
area.
Okay.
Look in university.
Although he said to justify a location adjustment, I wonder if there were sales and he didn't realize like they actually would have helped him.
No, there weren't any.
Okay, okay.
I remember this was a discussion, I think, right? We had this. So unfortunately, he doesn't, this is breaking my heart, and when I was going over this, but he gave reasons why the value should be changed. Number one, no homes were sold during that period. 6 homes, oh, yay, he does have an attachment. Okay, 6 homes were sold between 2020 and 10/24. Witten Park, okay, you know, this all means nothing to me, so. Has a lower adjustment factor, which makes the TP factor even less supportive.
Tanaka Park.
Yeah,
I know. Okay.
Did they take
that off all the other
I know. I'm gonna have at least 3 tonight where that is a major concern. People didn't realize it, but when I was going through, I was like,
Park is 110, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
So why is
Tanaka
Tanaka
Park should
Park
not be
one-
more.
I mean, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. I say get rid of it. Nobody listens to me.
I know. I got
You're
it probably
taking
end
it
up
off
front.
a lot.
We have to. Yeah,
Oh, I mean, remove it.
yeah, but I don't think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, we could do.
What you have to
just
do is
about
you have to weasel it so that you get the value on the land
Right.
What you want.
that you want it
Figure
to
out
be.
exactly.
You don't say, well, we're taking that off. You
So
make
what
the
were
value of
his
the land.
comps?
Okay, so his comps, let me see, okay. It's, he gave 102 Marchmere Drive.
Yeah,
Where
Which
we see-
was
because that's
bigger than
50 of them.
his is 2,754 square feet. The Marchmere was 3,144. The property lot was bigger, the land appraisal was less than his, it was 863,400.
Because Margemere, I don't know if Margemere has one of those adjustments. That's probably why. Although it should, if you thinking as the assessor thinks, you would have thought he would have picked Margemere for that.
Well, let's take a look.
Yes, let's.
Can I just say something while you're looking at that? Because he gave two more, this was really interesting, he gave two more. One is 120 Mountain Laurel, and one was 47 Trillium. Both a lot larger, like property size was 20,000 more. And yet their land appraisal was less.
Yes, because they don't have that extra
Yeah.
factor.
Okay,
Okay, which I don't know about, and that's.
Okay, let's take it off.
yeah, let's
Just
just
do the math without the 1.15.
Yeah, some.
Yeah.
That
This-
would work.
what
I
is
don't know.
that?
What's
The 102 Margimere is an unqualified sale, and
Maybe
it's
not
like
though.
it's got to be way off. Like
Which
it
one?
just the numbers don't make any sense.
Which one?
margin, 600 grand, maybe.
Let me just see.
That's not a $650,000.
Every single, I'm
Well,
just,
we don't have to say that it's the same value as Marchmere. We're just saying Marchmere doesn't have that, it doesn't have that land assessment, that's why the land is so little.
Okay, so where did he wanna go? He wants to go to,
he wants to 1,140,000.
What's the value of his land?
Jim Fitzpatrick.
His land,
Yep, just the land.
nine
his
hundred
field
and
card.
fifty-one
On his field
thousand.
card, 951,000.
Yeah, I wrote, I mean,
yeah, 951,456.
456.
This is 96 Rock Major, right?
Okay,
Yes,
If I don't multiply the 1.15, that would mean the land was 827,424.
827,424,
okay, and then just add in
And
the
then
house.
add back in the
dwelling.
305.
309.
309.
Well,
and
400.
Oh, okay, it said on there 305 now.
Yeah.
On the card, on the field card, maybe I'm wrong.
Field card is
309.
309, 400.
Okay, that's why.
Did he write,
I don't
Maybe.
know.
He may have a mistake.
okay,
824.
It's gonna come out right where you want it to be.
113.
Yeah, that's probably what, yeah, okay, so
And that's so.
that's actually low. So that's great.
okay, yay.
Comes out lower, so.
So we get a field.
What do you ask for?
Give me ask.
What do you ask
Okay. I make a motion that we accept the appellant's value at 1,140,000.
All those in favor?
All right,
For
Granted unanimous.
There is an attorney that's gonna fight that.
in court.
There is?
Yep.
Like representing all the homeowners
Yeah.
of
Yeah,
Seneca
yeah,
Park.
in particular neighborhood.
Why?
good.
Because
Because it's arbitrary and.
Wait, you see, I have Duck Farm, and I mean Duck Farm by Mill Plain at a 1.75 neighborhood back there. I thought-
On top of the location adjustment that we're
Wait.
already
Yeah.
getting.
Wait, they have a location adjustment for Duck Farm?
Yeah, a neighborhood code, they have.
Oh, the neighborhood codes are standard though, like everybody has a neighborhood.
1.75 is crazy for Duck
No
Farm Road.
way,
on Mill
it's
Plain
got
Road.
on? That's
No
great.
way. Especially because you'll see later, I have a,
You should-
I don't know, to Greenfield Hill, and they're like 1.1, I'm like, whoa.
What?
It makes it, because they get, oh, we'll get into it, okay.
Okay, who's next? Let's go.
Okay, I'm ready. Okay, this is 949. Adrian Cerullo, 75 Sugar Plum Lane, split level residential. The town is 808,300. The ask is 682,000.
Something
Okay,
very
I think
different,
around
like
there.
over 1 million, but you have, the town is asking for 808,300.
Mhm.
Yeah.
well, what do you have? You said.
I just changed it,
Wait.
2,218,149, yeah.
Wait, for what?
For 75 Sugar Plum, that's what came
No,
up,
that's not.
No, that's definitely not right.
that can't be right.
You have the town amount at
Yeah.
2 million?
Yeah, but I had the 682 for the ask.
Here, Neil,
which
this
was
goes
the
on
same.
top of that thing.
All right,
It's 808,300
all right.
is the town.
682 is what they're asking. Okay, it's a 1961. Oh. Scott Faith. Scott Faith. I wrote this. Oh, Scott Faith was to act as his agent, her agent on all
Okay.
matters.
Okay.
Okay. It's a 1961 3-bed, 2-bath central air. Bless you. Many improvements are needed. It needs a new oil heating system for 7,500. Needs a new air conditioning system, 7,500. Needs a new roof, 18,000. Yeah, right. and new siding on the house, 15,000. So
That's cheap. I wonder what kind of siding they want.
yeah, who knows? Okay, so, oh, and here are the, things with the improvements needed. Okay, so here are the comparables.
But are these sales or these are comparing to,
Yeah, they're
But
sales,
that
I have the date that they sold to.
okay,
Okay, so this, just to review, 75 Sugar Plum, right? Okay, the next one, the first comparable, 71 Robin Lane. It sold April of 25. It sold for $720,000. Pretty similar, same amount of bedrooms, same baths. It's actually bigger square footage than Sugar Plum. Then we have 97 Pepper Ridge Circle, which sold in March of 25. It sold for $680,000. Same thing, same beds.
What number on coverage?
I'm sorry, 97. Same beds, same baths. God, it was only on the market for 3 days. Okay, so it's still less. Then we have 12 Sugar Plum Lane, sold in July of 25, and it sold for $664,000. Same bed, same bath. A little bigger than Sugar Plum, but you know, not much. And then we have Oakwood 205 Oakwood Drive. It sold in May of 25 for $657,000. So these are all within that correct time period. And just so if you put in their assessment, it's 808, which is out of all these comparables is the highest. The homes are virtually the same. Actually, I take it back. Sugar Plum is the smallest square footage out of all of them. Yeah, I'm ready to vote.
do you feel these are good comp
Yes, so-
neighborhood wide?
Oh, they're right in their neighborhood.
They're all the same.
Okay.
Okay, so.
I
I
make a motion.
make a motion to grant appellant's request for of $682,000.
All in favor?
All in favor? Great. Those were great. That, you know, as I was reading this, I said, God, this person did it like perfectly. I think he's.
I know, I have very prepared appellants tonight. They do a
No.
lot of work.
Okay, I could do another one or I
Yeah.
can stop.
Keep going.
Keep going. You wanna stop?
No,
Oh,
this
okay.
is great. I mean,
Okay.
I'm prepared, so
You're
I'll
on a roll.
stop when somebody else wants to go. All right, this is number 551. Jeanette and Henry Walker, 155 Berwick Avenue. It was purchased in 2021. It needs improvements, and not one improvement has been made since the purchase. Oh. Okay. So I wrote
The
it down.
town amount and the ask.
Oh, I'm sorry. Town was 721,400, and the ask was 550,000.
What
Okay.
they pay in 20.
Pardon me?
Oh,
475.
okay.
Oh, that is a. Oh, I don't know. I should've-
No, it's okay. I was just saying to myself, the food gift card. They didn't pay
What did they pay for? it?
$475.
475 in 2021. Okay. Can't believe I didn't put that in. Okay, so here are all the comps. They were, as I believe, they were all sold in 2025. Okay, 110 Berwick. $594,600. Oh, wait a minute. No, stop. This is their assessment, not their sold. This is the assessments of these homes.
Assessments or appraisal?
Appraisal.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yep, I'm sorry. Okay, 110 Berwick, appraised for $594,600. 112 Berwick, appraised for $594,600. And 118 Berwick, appraised for $594,600. So now we have,
And then more,
Here's a good comp, 311 Berwick. It
okay,
was built in 1990, so it's actually a little older. And it sold for 535 in December of 24, so just timestamp
What did it sell for?
535.
and all of the comps you gave sold in the, in 2021, 2022, and they sold for in the 500s.
Twenty-four.
But that,
And this one in the high 400s. I'm just saying, this
So
one,
it's pretty
yeah, it's
comparable.
consistent, exactly right.
so it's kind
567,
of crazy
100.
why this one house is in that same neighborhood.
Yeah, and it's gone up because they bought this for 475, it should be in the fives, just like these people.
Right, okay,
It
so,
just tracks, is what I'm saying.
But that, this was.
I mean, it's, yeah, I mean, they're all exactly the same, 594,
Yeah.
Are we good?
here, wait,
No, I
one
was
sec.
saying
Okay,
that,
sorry.
timestamp on this 1990 build, it comes to 567, 100. He is a 2020 build. I would say he's probably somewhere between 575 and 600.
But how about the 110,
How big is
112,
this,
118 Berwick?
1,700 square
What's
feet.
that?
The three, the 110 Berwick, the 112 Berwick, and the 118.
Well, they're all
Yeah, they
they're all
didn't sell.
appraised.
They're not sale.
They're not
Sales, even if you said,
No, they appraised less than him.
Yeah, but they're not sales.
Okay.
I know, but don't you think it matters at all
not.
that in the early 2020s, that they sold for a certain number and then they got appraised to a different level and he sold for about, like, so they all sold in 2021, 2022. I'm not counting those for our purposes. I'm simply saying that then their appraisal gets to a point in the 500s. He sold for in around the same time for the same money and now he's in the 700s.
right, well,
And that just doesn't track in terms of being consistent.
Yeah.
I'm not using their
I-
sales
yeah.
as evidence.
no, I
but
agree, that's, I think
trend.
that's what I was trying to get at, but I went at it the wrong way.
But it's essentially the same house. I mean, not
Yeah.
the same house, but
Right,
same
same,
street.
yeah.
Yeah, 721, 400 is a lot,
Doesn't it seem like it's
it's way too much, especially in that neighborhood.
Same around that 575.
Oh, 75 is okay,
575? Okay,
yeah, I think that would be okay.
I'm there.
So now you're gonna make
Okay,
a
I
motion.
grant
Granton Park.
oh, right.
Make
this
a
is-
motion to grant them
I make a motion to grant in part
to a value of 575.
to a value of $575,000.
Okay, in favor.
Next. Look right through these.
I'm trying. I went over today. Okay, number 679. Dawn E. Lyon, Lyon, 282 North Pine Creek Road. Town. $632,300. Ask $351,000.
What?
I, listen to me, what? That's what it says right here. Isn't that what you have?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what it says on the sheet. Is that what you have? on the
Yeah.
computer?
Yep.
You're gonna qualify for that speed queen once you're driving.
And I can't read a word of what she wrote. Can you?
Well, I didn't, I rewrote it because so she said the garage is in very poor condition. Is this the one that has the pictures? Yes, if you look at the pictures, there's literally, you could be in the garage and you can look in the gaps and see outside, okay? The deck is falling apart and you can see the pictures, correct? In yours,
Mhm.
okay. The kitchen and bath have had no improvements since 1988. And the tile floor in the bathroom is cracked. And there are pictures for all of this. Okay. The cabinets, I believe she means in the kitchen, but she didn't quite specify. Cabinets are cracked, have to be removed / updated. The driveway does not drain
Oh, okay.
properly.
Okay.
Indoors and the ceilings, it's a plaster home. You know, I didn't put what year the house was, but, 1929, she bought it in 1986. The plaster is peeling. You look on the ceiling, and there are a lot of pictures that show, peeling. It must be paint, because plaster really doesn't peel, but.
It does crack.
It cracks.
That's the
Oh, it
deal.
peels.
Okay, then I take it back.
Well, yeah, the problem is though, the town only has all of her, like her dwelling and her outbuilding, whatever that is, at $47,000. The real
Oh, you
weight
do?
of her.
No, that's like you said.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Actually, yeah, too much.
you're right. the real weight to her property though is in
Her
in
land,
her land.
right, isn't the house 65,000?
You're right, it's
Okay.
actually 67, it's 68.
So I don't see how we could go
I gotta
below
be going-
560 plus. Yeah, sorry,
Yeah, I'm just reading what
I know, I'm just saying, did she say anything about her land?
Right? How big's her? like,
people,
Don't know.
for me, it was an eye opener.
Yeah.
Because I didn't think about it
Yeah.
with my house.
I know, I think everybody.
And I don't think people understand that, yeah, you have great land, but oh my God, that's what's killing you.
She
Yeah,
needs a bigger adjustment on her land, that's coming
She's heavily impacted by.
by the highway.
95.
Highway's
he's
right
got a
there,
0.95 right
Yeah,
now.
that's not enough. The highway's right there.
Okay, wait, you wanna talk about that and I could then talk about the, no. No, because I could talk about, I mean, I do have some compare. Okay, 27 Bradley, do you know where that is, street?
Yeah, that's right there,
Yeah,
right there.
that's.
Okay, 600,
Teeny, tiny block.
why would she use that one?
15%. And then,
And now it makes no sense why she would use it when she's asking for 351, does that make sense?
well, maybe she's trying to say it's so much nicer than hers.
What's their land worth?
it's 20%, she said 451 to it. 20% discount. Give it a look.
Okay, but you know what, I'm looking at her comparables here. And honestly, they don't help her any.
Okay.
If she goes
Why
down-
didn't I realize this when I was writing it?
If we go 30%,
630.
394.
Well,
Plus the house.
I
Plus the
will,
house.
30% on the land.
Saying that
Come
Good.
27.
Is it on the highway?
yeah,
Well, you could probably throw something off the highway and hit her house.
He's on the corner of Orange, and all those houses in Orange, it's a tough sell because everyone
Okay.
complains about the noise.
okay, I did not.
For me, the highway.
That's their.
Maybe that's a little bit overgenerous.
It said it was sold in 2022. She has something for that 27 Bradley. No, I have to, 2022, $310,000. What the heck?
Would you say 20?
Okay, I'm,
Nobody's
That's what.
nobody's
I-
getting that. low.
Yeah, yeah.
They're getting
I
80.
had conversation with town assessor, said mill rate will go down. This is,
Yeah,
I'm just saying, this is from her.
yeah, no,
her mouth.
it's going to.
Assuming this is correct, taxes will go up 2,000. Oh, yes, this was a sad one. She said if her taxes go up, this is another lifelong Fairfield
Yeah.
person, she'll have to sell her house and. I mean, I'm just,
No, I appreciate
that's
that.
now I remember, and this is Fields and Senior, there should be accommodations for seniors. Tax base should have grown because of new homes.
They're-
Oh, I remember this.
I mean, if they're truly like
Listen.
that income limited, there is a senior
There is
tax
a- there is
relief
a thing.
program.
Yeah.
Okay,
To
but-
qualify for.
I know.
Cry to me. I mean, it's so, this to me makes me so sad.
Give me your number, give me her phone number, I'll call her and tell her.
You know what makes
I'm
me
serious.
sad? The fact that the assessor screwed this up so bad.
How's that?
He oversets everybody, and now we're.
Oh.
You're trying to figure it all.
Yeah,
259
First.
Yeah, he goes right
8283.
along with it.
If you take the,
that there's a senior program available.
if you,
I just give you more
if
than
you take the land to
$1,500.
80%,
I don't
then you
know.
come to 5.
Exactly.
If she's not, is she getting anything, it's better than
And I,
nothing.
and I
You
think.
know,
And maybe
but-
they'll
but I
offset
think
whatever.
that's fair,
It's based on
543
your
for that lot on the
Okay.
corner. I mean,
It is like.
Nobody's getting less than 8% less their property.
So,
Like,
yeah, they gotta get out.
All right,
But
I'm still gonna
that's
try.
how can she afford, you know, it's
Yeah.
like this.
All right,
All right.
so we reduce it to an 80% condition factor, and that brings her to 543,202.
With the house, everything back in.
Put the house, everything in?
I mean, if the house is at a disaster too.
It is, but they already have, they have to $60,000.
Right, so, but even if you take a little, I mean, take a little off the house.
A wreck.
All right, so make a motion, 543.
So you're making a motion to come in and call.
I hope it helps her.
Yeah,
Every little bit helps.
Wait a minute, 543 what? 202. I'm gonna see if I can do that. I make a motion to grant the appellant's request in part to 543,202.
all those in favor?
All in favor?
You wanna look at it?
No.
No, we're good.
Okay, you wanna-
Next.
687. Okay, here we go. I can stop at any time. I mean, I'm happy to
Keep
go.
going,
but-
you're on a roll.
Okay.
So,
Okay, this is number
Oh,
687,
This house.
Robert, Leslie Lynn, Leslin,
Oh.
Jaeck.
I know this house.
You know those people?
I know the house.
Okay,
I sold it.
Oh,
okay, well, let's see how well they did. It's 1,036,200, the town, and their ask is $950,000. Well, you probably could speak of this house better than me. It's a 4-bedroom colonial, 2.5 baths, about a 0.35 acres. The home is 2,280 square feet. Let me just read what she said. Current appraisal of this 1,036,200 is inconsistent with both market and equity evidence. Adjusted sales comps indicate value under 904,000. Neighbor at 41 Ferguson Drive has larger home and land with stronger topography adjustment, valued lower per square foot. Their value is approximately
well,
$950,000.
Ferguson has front lots.
Did they give you sold?
Yes, they did.
Did they?
Yeah,
Somehow
they're a little,
I don't have that written.
yeah, so they have 136
Oh, yeah,
Henderson,
here, it must be right here. I do have it.
141 Carroll,
Was that Rose?
Yeah, here they are.
and 66 Adams.
Oh,
Henderson, Carroll, yep, Adams.
wait, where is
Okay,
she?
so Henderson,
5 of 19.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, there we go.
Henderson was sold November of 24 for $785,000. I'm looking at it. They're okay. They have a little less land, 4,000 square feet less land, but the home's a little older by 40 years, 1936. They all have C+ grade, which condition which you understand, and I totally don't have. Okay, and then 141 Carroll sold in September of 24 for $801,000. A little smaller than the subject house. Bedrooms about the same. Smaller living area. And then there's 66 Adams sold in December 25 for $914,000. So the 2226 Mill Plain Road was appraised higher than all of the comparables.
yeah, oh, it's. Pretty good.
Yeah, it's a little smaller.
Yeah.
The land is a little, it's a little smaller. The house is,
But in the essentials, it's the same, right? 4 bedrooms,
Yeah,
two
yeah,
bathrooms,
yeah,
C+ grade condition.
and so it was 907. Carol.
Carroll was 801, but it's been appraised at 906.
Yes, correct.
Right.
Yeah.
And that time adjusts to 849. From 2024.
Really, this one,
Yeah, so only asking, she's only asking over 950,
Mhm.
and all these comps are in the 8s and
Yeah.
7, so,
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm good.
there we go for it.
let's go for it.
Okay. I
Veronique's
move
gonna
to
die.
grant
We
the
don't have
ambulance
a lunch
request to
break of
reduce
time.
the place value of the property to $950,000.
All those in favor?
Okay,
Okay.
rock and roll. Okay. I think I get this now. It only took me 12 times.
I don't know how many of those you have.
I can stop at any point.
No, I'm 3 days behind, like, I haven't.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm behind, but you tell me when to stop and I'll stop.
Stop,
Okay,
okay.
okay.
We're going, we're at a good pace, let's do it.
Okay, this is 339. It's Daniel and Andrea Andrea Lynch, 164 Surrey Lane, Fairfield, obviously. Town, 1,326,800. Ask 1,071,429. Okay, okay, I'm gonna read what they wrote, why they're doing this. Overvaluation relative to comparable sales, significant wetlands, URA. Do you know what URA restrictions are? Anyone?
What is it?
He says significant wetlands slash, and I looked this up, I couldn't find it, URA restrictions.
It's the Upland.
Well,
Upland review,
Upland review.
upland review, that's what it
Upland
is.
review area.
Yeah.
Okay, so apparently there are
He means
restrictions
setback, it's very simple. Setback is really what it is.
affecting usability and marketability not fully reflected in assessing. Okay?
Okay,
So it's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, house with central air. There are 4 comparables, okay? Unfortunately, only one is pretty close in, date. I'll tell you what they are, but, he has 105 Surrey and it was sold in 2020. For 820,000.
2020.
I know he apparently. Listen, I'm just reading what he said.
It gets worse.
Yeah, it does. Doesn't it get worse? I don't
Uh-oh.
know. Should I skip the next 2?
You might as well say no.
Okay, so we can laugh.
Because they're all on the same street. I think they're trying to.
Yeah.
We found houses on the street.
381 Surrey Lane, E25. It was sold in 2004. 336 Surrey Lane, 990, sold in 2006. All right, this one's the closest. 416 Surrey Lane, sold for $1,090,000, $90,000, excuse me. It is much larger,
What was the date of the sale?
2023. I don't know
Do you know when in 23?
what
June of
month in 23.
Yeah.
June of 23.
Okay, June of 23.
Yeah.
Okay.
June. Gotta go with it.
Okay.
That last house, which is the best comparable, is much larger.
1,500 square feet. bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the best comparable.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that brings into 1,224, so.
What is he gonna
Not that much, but.
We took him.
There is a wetlands and upland review area, and so he does have the URA map in there and how.
And there's no
It affects
condition
his
adjustment
land.
on here.
No, some people
164.
don't, honestly.
Yeah, I know.
Now I get it more, but I wouldn't know that. And I don't know how you ask.
164.
Well, 416 is a great, it's much bigger. Has another bedroom, it has another bathroom.
But yet it, but it's
Okay.
very
Oh,
close.
let's go in.
Look at this.
I mean, he is impacted by the wetland,
Yes,
but
he
he's
is.
got he has plenty of usable land, I mean, in terms of
Where?
164, sorry.
By the wetlands, which is that gray area, right?
Yeah.
But then you've got the blue line, which I believe is the setback line. So he doesn't have all that much use because that setback line, in order to do anything in there, you have to go through the whole process to get a variance, and it's not a guarantee.
So it runs through the house, so
What happened was,
it was grandfathered,
years ago, they increased that boundary.
right?
So when that house was built, it might not have been in the setback.
All right, and his land is at 914. And
So
is there
we
any
need to-
adjustment?
There's no adjustment.
Okay.
on it.
So if we take 15% off the land, it goes to 777,665.
Okay, then add in.
And then add in the house and whatever that other structure is, whatever the 600.
No, 411,000.
Yeah, 411,900.
Right, yeah, 411,
Yeah, add that, and what do you get?
plus 411,
No, she has her thing.
900.
Yeah, what do you get?
1189,565.
Where are you getting 411?
411 is the house.
And there's another, it's the house plus whatever the other thing is.
No,
I don't have it.
Why
on.
do I
no,
see
there's nothing else.
Well,
386?
And he's got it separated out here, but the total comes out to 411.
For 11,900.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not.
You can't focus on that. Yeah,
So,
Came with a land of 777,
no, yeah, but the total. That's all.
1189565.
And he was asking for,
1071 and change. So I can live with one,
still better than 1.3.
yeah.
okay, anyone have any other thoughts before I move on? Okay.
I would say this,
What did you take into for condition?
for.
He never talked
His
about.
condition of the plan would be 0.80. I'm sorry, 0.85. I took 15%. I did that to try to be nice, but
Mhm.
if I really wanted to be much nicer, I would have taken more. Because I know of properties in town with that kind of a reduction of 15% that have no wetlands on their property. And they got a reduction because of the shape of their land, which really, if you look at the lot, is not that bad. There's no reason for that reduction. So I use that as my benchmark. Thank you, Kathleen Britt.
Okay,
Anything more than that?
I'll let it go. I don't know. I'm just saying that. I
We're good.
think
Let's
that-
take
And you got 1,189,565.
Should I go more?
No,
Pretty close. to
don't
it.
get,
Yeah.
it was totally remodeled.
Okay, then I'm not gonna.
In 2025.
Okay, so I'm not gonna.
Personally, I like the comp at Galloping Hill better, timestamp to 1224. Cause I think one is pretty low.
So what about like around 1.2?
Which one did I work out? I forget which one it was.
Is Galloping Hill redone or is the subject redone?
Let me see.
He did not, I will be on, I went through this. Says yard materially limits the useful yard
Did you
area.
say anything about the interior of the house?
I'll look through it again, but I do not have one, let me look.
I mean,
notes.
164 Surrey Lane has a permit pulled and they remodeled their kitchen and it says on REM, so I don't know what else they.
Is it 164? His house was remodeled?
164 Surrey Lane has
It's a-
permits in May of 2025.
Okay, he never mentioned, oh, just so you know, that there's,
Completed October 1st.
so what is the Galloping Hill comp?
I'm trying to remember which one.
I do want to say something.
Yeah.
That one, according to him, 1/3 of the yard is wetlands and he cannot do anything in the back third. And all of, the entire backyard and some of the front yard is consistently wet. And he has a sub pump in his basement that runs all the time, even on dry days.
So yeah, I mean, the number that Paulette came up with, or whoever, I don't remember. who
Well,
came up with
the
it,
the
was
most
suggesting
recent
we
sale
give a
over there, if you look
15%
at Galloping
discount
Hill,
on the land.
Surrey,
Yeah.
it was in June of 24 for 1,062,000, and I think I timestamped that too. 224. But but that was a ranch, so not exactly a direct comp. And the other colonials sold in 23 in the 1-2 range, so they're gonna be up to like 1
Yeah, okay, so maybe 112.
Yeah, I think maybe.
Well, it's one
Well,
lane.
Yeah.
one, yeah, all right, let's.
So
I'll
1-2.
buy
I
it.
can go with it.
Okay, can we go with it? Okay, I move to grant the town's request in part and reduce the appraised value to 1,189,565. In favor?
Yeah.
Great. Okay,
It won't be soon.
why you?
No,
No, let's hurry.
no, I went laughing at, so I'm not. somebody
Okay,
else-
so 406, Peter Krieger and Min Ling Wang. 847 Riverside Drive.
Well, the whole street is here.
Yeah, I think I had another one somewhere. It's
I
a
have one too.
It's a cave, 1.25 story residence. I don't know what quarter means.
That's for the cave.
Okay, 0.14 acres built in 1953. Okay. Oh, sorry. Town amount is 1,02,200 and the ask is 600. Okay, he put a thing
I
600.
have 515.
It's been crossed off and I like.
I know he kept
I
changing
really
it.
do.
Well,
Yeah,
I think at the end he said 600 to 650.
Yes,
650.
yeah.
All right. Okay, but if we can get, if it's lower than we put 600. Okay,
From $1 million, I don't think we're going.
house. Thank you.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Okay,
So what are
so,
we saying, 600 or 650?
well,
A
he
range.
put, yeah, range, okay.
Seemed like.
So let me just talk about the house in general. The front and rear decks are rotting, and you can look at the pictures for that. The basement has wood beams which are wet most of the time, and it can only be used for storage. I can't understand how things don't get moldy, but it has that basement smell, you know. The garage during every storm is wet. The roof needs to be repaired, and the driveway is filled with cracks.
Oh, because it's.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay,
What is-
dwelling, let me just see.
Yeah, but not,
But not,
it's not the same thing. Yeah.
Right,
let me see what it would be without it.
It'd be, it
from
would
one of
be,
the original.
Right. Obviously, let's get a good number.
All right, so these are his comps. I mean, he gave two different, I would just go on the one on Riverside Drive,
It's
which
about the
is
land.
where
I
he
mean,
is. Yes, no?
do we archive, are there archive field cards? Like, was that 2.35, 2.35 the last rebound? Like, do they stay consistent or do they just
No.
get made up every time?
I do,
They
no, I
get made up
have,
every time. You mean, the
The adjustment.
it doesn't get made up every time.
because I know
They
it had
changed
one
those
and they
and stuff.
They come
said,
each time.
we're going back 20 years now because
Yeah.
we've been complaining about this for 20 years and now
Right.
they're going through the same argument again. Maybe it's this one, I can't remember.
Every time they do a rebound deal, the assessor has to come up with a formula.
Right,
So it's different every time.
I didn't realize that these.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it would make sense in a way for the neighborhood adjustments to change, because we know that the values
Sure.
change, if things shift around
Yeah,
town, some
yeah.
neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Different times, some neighborhoods go up, some
That's true.
neighborhoods go down, some
Yeah.
go up more than others.
It would be lovely if we had
They give us a chart.
a chart that
Yeah.
would we know,
You'll
This-
never get it.
but that's absurd.
Mhm.
Like, where's the transparency?
And I asked for a chart or a map of the
Like,
location of this. I asked for that.
Okay, so there are three,
you guys
I
can't.
have one from
You know what I think? I
4
think it's
years
more like
ago, but it's sort of useless.
they don't know what they're doing more than they're trying to hide it from us.
But,
I know,
it
either
is-
way,
it
what's the
is a
difference?
Lookup table that's pulling the data from somewhere.
Yeah,
I have my own theory on it. Anybody interested?
Yeah.
My theory is that he knows his job is to grow the Grand List.
oh,
And he's going to do that one way or another. And so he makes his model, you could call it, or his mechanism or schematics, so that he comes to a number and then everybody gets put in there.
okay, so there are three comparables for the same street. I have a feeling I have another one on the street too. 886, okay. With the exception of this one that I'm going to give you, this one is smaller than the house we're talking about, but it's not ridiculously different. 887 Riverside Drive, the appraised value is $911,000. Pretty much.
887
You're
Riverside.
giving us,
The appraised.
all right,
Yeah, well, isn't that what?
yeah, but I have sold comps, so.
Okay, you want to?
I have one that's coming up on Riverside, okay, just like this. So,
Okay, go for it.
879 Riverside, sold,
Oh,
you won't, it sold in 23 for 635, timestamp it, that's 7/13/46, that was the purple case.
Mhm.
You remember that?
Yep.
one? All right, and that
Pretty
was
color.
4 bedrooms, 1.5 baths, 1152. Another one on Clinton, right around the corner, sold, off market, 775 in April of 25.
All right, so that's great. I mean, that's-
So that one, was that sold, and is that one of like those small bungalow kind
Yeah,
of
those
houses?
little capes, all those
Those
little
little
capes.
capes. And it was sold and kept as that cape, it wasn't a knockdown,
That one on Clinton was.
it was knocked
Yeah.
down.
Another one, 417 Riverside sold.
Oh, yeah, that's why 879 Riverside now is appraised at 1.6 million, I
Yeah,
guess.
well, that's,
Okay,
and this sold in May of 24, timestamp that, it goes to 848. And then another one on Clinton, 16 Clinton, that little red.
Oh, yeah.
And that, sold in 23, but you timestamp that, it brings it to 868, 734. So, you know, you've got the lowest one,
It's
the
7.
lowest two are the 700, 713, 486, 775, 848, and 8.
And do you know what kind of shape those were? Because this one needs a bit of work.
Well,
I'll say.
Yeah.
Well, the one that was a
The-
tear down,
Right. What would the tear down, what it, time
What?
adjust for?
Yeah, I mean, that was,
13. Yeah.
well, 848 and 868.
Okay.
so, I mean, my only issue is that the
What's the
land
land?
values are
Land
very
is really high.
consistent.
What, point what?
Oh, excuse
How
me,
big?
Point four.
Oh,
Yeah.
0.4, okay, so,
they can't really build anything
so,
else. than
well,
that.
this one at 0.13, which was a similar size lot, sold for 713, 486. The other ones, and the one for 775 was on similar lot of 0.13. The other ones were much bigger lots.
Can you do much
0.37,
on
Oh,
one
that's a big difference.
yeah,
Oh,
That's
down
more
in
than
that
that.
area, you see
That's
what
the
they
one
do.
that-
Well, I don't even know what 0.14 looks like.
I know.
But they cram the house into every inch of the lot down there.
So 775, do we think is fair? Kind of come in between from the lowest end up to the highest end?
I would say 725 is fair.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
It's not in good condition, so.
No, it's in, I mean,
All right.
no, it's bad and
Right,
it's,
but I mean, I'm looking at the land values and
it's very wet.
they're very consistent around 880.
for a larger piece of property.
No, for all these ones that are like around 0.13 or so.
But how do these work?
You're looking at appraised values right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're looking at sold, so.
Because if these comps didn't even sell for 880,
Yeah,
the highest one is 868.
And one of them was on it like a third of an acre.
Yeah,
So wait, that one that was the tear down was what was the
there was
address?
there was one,
I'm
He said
sorry,
it was 7.
the other's 37.
0.37, so that was a bigger
Yeah,
lot.
much
Yeah,
bigger.
0.1.
So it's double it.
Yeah.
And that sold for 713. I think
time
you said.
adjusted, it was at 713.
Okay,
Are we good? Anyone else?
so what number are we talking?
713.
720, no,
So
725.
725.
Oh, 725, I'm sorry.
I like 775 actually.
I could do either, just not a million.
0.11, tiny lot.
All right, fair enough.
725, okay. I move to grant the appellant's request in part to 725,000.
All in favor? Opposed?
I'm gonna vote.
Okay. Fair, fair.
Listen, I can keep going or I can stop.
Yeah, keep going. How many more do you have? 1, 2,
1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's do it.
Finish that.
Yep.
This is Ronique. I just enjoyed the meeting.
Oh,
Oh yeah, Stephanie, did you get the time that room?
Came in at
Good evening,
5:57,
Okay.
but do I say 6:02 because that's when he officially?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
okay. All right, this is 587. It's Janice Zagorski, who's the trustee. 76 Shoreham Terrace. Isn't that right around that
Yeah.
same area?
Yeah, I had so many there.
We've had a whole bunch there.
829,113. The ask is 720,000. There's a private appraiser, Alexander Clarkson.
Oh,
No.
829.
Okay. It's a Cape, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, no air conditioning. There has been no improvement since the last assessment in 2020. There is a rotted deck, worn carpet. I don't know, it has moisture in the bathroom door. I can't quite get that one. A dated kitchen and one of the bathrooms is very dated. This is what she said, the town went up an average of 63%. And her unit went up 100%. It went, she said it went up 100%.
Maybe the whole thing.
That's what land.
Yeah, I'm just.
But they also get that. Assuming she gets the Shoreham Village.
Shoreham Village adjustment.
Yeah, that's a tough
I
adjustment.
never quite understood.
No, Shoreham Village adjustment is a downward
It's a-
adjustment.
It's not Shoreham Village, it's Shoreham Terrace.
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 But it's a short, but the location adjustment is called Shoreham Village. It's a,
Yes.
and it's a downward adjustment.
Where did I see?
It's a 0.95.
Yeah, but after they do the
After
number
they
adjustment, it's
increase it
2 point, yeah.
Which is crazy.
Because they're considered part of the B.
No, not really.
Yes.
It's not.
Never
the-
forget to discount the 230,
Yeah, we all agree on that.
so many of those, and
Yeah.
it's absurd.
So that's even worse than, yeah, Paulette's, discount seat sale. It's
Yeah, it's like
like
that.
we mark it up triple and then give you a 5%.
That's exactly what's happening.
Okay,
I used to be in resale years ago.
okay, here's the comparables.
Yeah.
Let me go for it. Okay, number one is, and you tell me if these are good or not, the 183 Alden Street, Yeah.
And you said,
ALDEN. Sales
All
price,
okay.
Yeah.
705,000.
what's the sale date?
Which one? Alden? That was
12/24.
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't look that up.
Okay.
The second comparable is 127 Hall Place.
Better look at.
Okay,
Oh, you're right.
735,000.
These are appraisals, so it's like right.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
Yeah.
it's in the,
Yeah.
I didn't see the appraisal report in there. Sorry, never mind.
Okay,
And of course, you can't see the last. one.
I know, they
Put
put a paper clip
idiot,
over it.
put a piece of paper over it. They don't even pay
okay,
attention
the
to what they're
third
doing.
one, I'll tell you, is 985 South Pine Creek Road.
Well, you just need the adjusted at the bottom anyhow.
Yeah.
July.
810,000 it's sold. I don't know how you can compare that one to.
Well, they adjust.
They
it
make
down to
adjustments for
707.
condition, et cetera.
Why do I have this? Oh, this, they have a map of the comparables.
It's a tough street, I was trying to think what you
Which one,
could
Jeff?
Durham Terrace?
Yeah.
It is a,
compare it to, I mean.
You don't
It's
have
so
to
much
compare it.
closer to commercial
Right,
Yeah,
right.
than
it is.
Alden or
Yep.
South Pine Creek
Yep.
even.
so if we look at the comparables, the Alden Street one, at 705. I mean,
Sold in 12/24,
okay, is that
but he
acceptable?
adjusted, right, didn't he adjust? it?
Yeah, yeah, it's 7/24.
This one is
I think
724.
these are good comps.
I think
You're
it's
not-
fair.
Yeah, the comps are all better than the
Because they're
subject.
better
Yeah.
locations, yeah.
Okay, the second one, Paul Place is 735. And then the third one, I don't know why they included, it's 810,000. I
But he
would,
makes an adjustment at the bottom that brings it down.
It's in, yeah.
looking at the
Oh,
actual parcel where they
okay.
compare it.
oh, okay.
It looks
But
like
the
a nice
720 seems
middle
good.
class kind of.
Yeah.
but
I think
the
so.
last
720
0.35
square, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you ready, people?
Yes.
I think the
Okay, I
720
move
is fair.
to
Yeah.
grant the appellant's request to reduce the appraised value of the property to $720,000. All in
All
favor?
in favor.
They have to adjust that neighbor. They have to make that section there a separate neighborhood if it's not
I have one
at that
coming up that's on,
2.35.
No, that's ridiculous.
it's getting the 2.35 adjustment.
By
So-
enterprise.
Yes,
Hey, Nick, when you came in, did you
Yeah,
notice
that's
anybody was in that room back there?
comparison on.
I didn't look.
You would.
I don't think there was.
I hope. we
Oh,
get
probably
there
doesn't
either.
start till 7.
Oh, okay.
Okay, number 573, Elin, ILAN, and Paulina Grossman,
You know,
along, I don't know, 110 Burwood Common, single family residence, town,
it's such a great street.
2 mil, is it?
Yeah.
No, at 2,169,450, they're asked,
49
That'd be a great street.
2,169,450 I have.
and 49. I guess I could.
No, use the town, might as well use, because she's reading what they wrote, but.
Oh,
maybe it's the
okay,
town.
okay.
What do you
Which
have?
one?
49.
Not 450.
Okay.
49.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you rounded up.
9,
And the ask is $1,850,000. It's a 5-bedroom, 5-bath, 2 of the 5 baths are here. Okay, the roof has to be fixed, the HVAC has to be fixed, the basement is. Make sure I have it. Yeah, the basement is,
Oh, yeah.
wait a minute, why did I not, there's something with the basement.
Huh.
The kitchen has to be done and the driveway has to be done.
It's in 2006, how bad can the
Well,
kitchen
so,
be?
well, I'm sad that the roof can't be, and roof is 20 years old, so, you know.
I know, but to say that
So
something
the
has
roof
to
should
be.
last more than 20 years too.
On a 2006 build, for sure.
Yeah,
I don't know, I hear you.
I know, I mean,
He only has 5% on his location tax.
okay, so
well, it's
Okay,
split. He
he
gets a
did what?
5% and a 50% on
he
the car.
said there's another house in Burwood Common, 100 Burwood Common. Okay, it's sold in June of 2023. I see what he did for $2,025,000. That home was totally renovated, like 100% renovated. He believes that his house at 110 Burwood Common was compared to this house that was, you know, they're real near each other, but it was totally renovated, which is not right because that one had a new, fully renovated kitchen, new bath, premium landscaping, very luxurious.
Which one, 100?
100 Burwood, which is his comparable.
He's putting too much faith to things that
The
compare.
100 Birdwood was sold as a turnkey luxury property with fully renovated kitchen, updated baths, premium landscaping. Commanded premium market price due to its move-in ready status.
So he's just comparing field card to field card.
Pardon me?
He's comparing field card to field card.
Yes, right. His,
Well, no, this one's sold.
No, sold in
It's sold.
2023.
it did
100
sell for
did?
$2,025,000.
Right.
His house, which is 110
To be
Birdwood,
fair, I'm looking at it right now. It is
It's
pretty
stunning,
nice. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that 100.
the 100, right? So he believes his house was compared
sure.
to that one. His house has the original 2006 construction standards, where the new one is like an A+ and you understand
sure,
this,
for
which
sure.
I don't. The kitchen, baths, and mechanical systems are 20 years old. They're all nearing the end of their useful life. The property suffers from functional obsolescence compared to the renovated neighbor. So they believe that their house was compared to this house that was totally renovated. And here's, in addition, he says in order to sell his house at the assessed value, these are all the things he'd have to do. They have to replace the roof for $143,000.
So
He has an attached whatever.
What's $100,000?
The roof.
Yeah, it's a cedar roof.
Oh,
Cedar.
okay.
Maybe.
I'd rather it leak.
Money.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's why.
For the cedar roof, it lasts more than
But if you don't
20
take care of
It's a
it,
lifetime for a cedar.
if you let it get full of moss and let it rot away, it won't. Yeah.
Okay, the HVAC system has to replace 3 units at 34,000. The basement has to be reflooded.
All right.
It's been has to be waterproofed. It's flooded twice, requiring ServPro remediation, which is attached. I have that. The kitchen has to be redone, about $70,000, which easy 70, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But again,
probably
when
a
you
big
say
kitchen,
has
I
to.
could, doesn't, right.
Right.
He's saying to be where they are, this is what it costs, so I'm where they are. And I think
No,
it's
no,
fair.
the cabinets that are being put together with.
For sure, duct tape and bathtub.
Right.
But I should agree to be,
These 2 houses, but
Sure.
they're really not.
I
But if you compare the numbers in the 2 houses, if you time it just 100 Burwood, you get to 2.5 million. His appraisal's at 2.16,
I feel
so
like that's accurate.
so
If you look at all the things he needs to do to bring it up to the standards of the neighbor that I'm
Right.
just saying that.
So I'm
he
asking,
needs
so
to
for
be-
$300,000, could you bring it up to that standard?
Roof. Your heating.
$3,000,
Just one-
that's a lot of money.
Well, it doesn't go where it used to, but I think
No.
for 300,000, you could probably get most of that done. Even if you put in $100,000 kitchen, $150,000 roof.
Yeah,
That's 300 right there. The HVAC system is 12. The basement
Right.
water.
I don't think
pumping
it's
is
1.8 though, guys.
Huh?
I don't
No,
think
I
it's
don't
think
1.8
it's-
either.
I don't either.
I mean,
I don't either.
2-1 is
I think
Fair.
it's,
No,
What
well,
do you think, Lee?
I think it's, when
Well,
I
it's-
compare it to this one, basically
Yeah.
2.5 time adjusted, I think it's.
2.2.
That's 2.528,
Yeah, so 2.1 is
and he's at 2.169.
what did 100, 110,
100
10.
Burwood,
100 Burwood sold for 2 million?
2,227,000.
226. Oh, I have 25.
2,227,000
For 100 Burbank.
for 100 Burwood.
Right, but you have to time adjust it because it was an older,
Yeah.
like a 2-year-old sale.
So when you do that, it gets up to over 2.5.
Right.
So then the argument is, then maybe his 2.1 is not that crazy.
Right.
2.1, when that one sold for 2.2, no, but
And then
2.2
what's the
2
size?
years ago,
So I think
Well, in, for what it's worth, in
I
fairness, not that one complicated,
Yeah.
but the sale price was the 2.2 back in 2023. And that house is only currently appraising at 2.1, not at
oh,
2.5.
you're saying so the town has.
I'm just
a
saying,
2, Yeah, fair
If
enough.
he's doing comparing, so I don't know where.
So you're comparing that house
100
at
Burwood is 100 Burwood
The town
is
has-
currently appraised
Yeah.
at 2.1,
So
2.167.
one of
And,
these,
and less.
one of these rare under appraisals.
Yes.
It's less than the house that needs
So we're talking
$300,000
about
worth of wood.
equity.
Yeah, but I
Then
can
he
see
has
how,
an
I
argument.
don't know that I agree, but I can see where he got the 1.8.
Yeah,
If the town is saying it's 2.1,
yeah.
So they're saying these houses are equal. And they're
no,
not.
they're not equal.
But I mean,
Well, they're
I
not,
think we have 100 Burwood under appraised.
yeah, but we can't, but that's not our job,
They're
right?
appraised at about the
it is
same,
what it
Yeah.
is, and the
yeah.
house next door to him is way better.
Way. So why don't we take it,
I'm good with the current appraised value.
I'm not, because I can't see comparing that house next door, it's the same price.
But if you,
Alright.
but it's not the same. If you look at sales, like if we're saying that the appraisals are wrong,
Yeah, but it
then
is,
it's hard to look at. It's hard to now suddenly look at
Don't
somebody's
disagree with
appraisal and say, well, this one suddenly we think is right. Like,
I agree with that. But I'm just saying, for them to both be paying the same amount of taxes when we know one is a
right,
superior.
no, that does seem,
Yeah. We're looking at fairness.
Exactly.
Right.
Fairness, I mean,
that's not
that's
fair.
clearly not fair. That's not fair.
No, but we also have the evidence of the sale telling us that the town is wrong again on their.
Okay, that's too bad. That's the town's fault.
Correct, and somebody's getting a
So
break
why
there.
should that, why should Howland who came before us be penalized because?
Well, because we have evidence of what the market would have.
And we also have evidence that his neighbor, which is a much better house,
Agreed.
is
Agreed, and
valued
that
lower
sucks.
lower,
But
he's
our
valued lower than
charters-
what he's asking.
I know, but
But our
I'm saying,
mission
you have
is
to
to-
show
for-
that this is roughly what it's worth.
our mission is supposed to be what's fair market value on October 1st of 25, not
And
to
use
look
whatever
at whether
knowledge we
some
have,
neighbor's
not
appraisal
just-
is
but to
wrong.
use whatever knowledge we have.
Right,
To
okay,
make it fair for the appellant.
yeah,
I'd be pissed if I was paying the same tax.
I totally.
I would be.
On evidence.
I would say, but
I think.
And this would be a
mistake.
clear case going to the Superior Court, and they would say, throw
Agreed,
it out of
agreed.
court, here's your one
I
point
agree.
eight.
I'm just saying the evidence we have is a sale.
Yeah.
Okay, so, what are we thinking here?
And it's not like he came up with the 1850. He made that number 1850. It wasn't off of.
What number do you feel comfortable with, knowing that next door is 2.167795,
Less, right?
2.2.
2.167795.
Oh, the appraised. Well, if you're looking at appraised, then that's
Wait, I'm just curious about something. I've got to look something. Yeah,
I'm good with his
Yeah.
number.
0.9,
I'm good with his current appraised number.
I'm not.
I'm not. It's more than the house next door, which is in much better condition.
Okay,
What number are you good with? Kate?
I don't know. I don't think that the house next door is properly appraised.
Right.
So I don't wanna be like, well, the town I feel for this guy. I'd be furious if I had to pay more.
So we're penalizing this guy.
Yeah.
Because the house next door is.
Actually, no. What we're doing is we're giving the neighbor a break. We're not
Right.
penalizing this guy because I think his value is probably.
Okay,
too
wait,
high.
I see where part of it is. So at 100 Burwood for some reason is getting a 0.9 conditioned adjustment on the bulk of his land
And
Closer
for the
to the highway?
parkway,
Yeah,
and the
and
subject
this
property
guy's
is getting a
getting
0.95.
Right.
So he's closer to the highway.
No, they're
No,
both,
they're all- they're all
back at
back to
100, same impact.
They're neighbors.
Same impact.
It's the same
They
impact.
both back up.
So can we make that, what is the number
So
if we make that
if we took him
adjustment?
to 0.90, what does that do to the
Yeah.
price? At least that, if we do at least that.
You can only have one more after this, and then,
Hang in there, John.
of course, it has to be at the end.
Hang in there, John.
I
Um,
know, I'm good.
let's see, I've
Land
got
is-
my little calculator here.
Hey, you doing it? Okay.
120, 950.
I go to court.
Oh, he put it hands
I
down.
must have been.
0.95.
Yeah, but then he'd have to pay to go, I mean, it,
Neighborhood is 1 point.
But wouldn't pay to go to
Oh,
court, it's something significant with the tax. Over
Right.
5 years with the
25.
tax.
I've said
Right.
it.
you're right.
And what's his dwelling?
1343 300.
343 400, and then there's a
400.
$578 something.
Yeah.
Take off $100 when you get that total.
1343 what?
300.
Oh, 300. 300. So then I just want to make sure that my math is right first. So I get 216. Okay, so now if we change that to 90%, then we get to 2125,
And do you add back in that?
997. Yeah.
So
Okay,
what is
I
it
can
again?
now.
Not much of a break there.
No,
I like
40,000.
2126. I just was, I mean, that's where some of it's coming from, at least.
No, he's asked for 185.
That seems low.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay,
What can I tell you? I move that we grant the appellant's request in part to 1,925,000. 1 million.
All those in favor? It'll pass. And those opposed? But I just feel like the evidence didn't support it.
okay.
All right. Next.
I have 2 left.
Here we
Looks like you had one left, now come on.
go.
Okay, I can stop.
Now I'm.
No, go ahead.
Uh,
Yeah, thank you.
728. Oh, here we are in Galloping Hill, 83 Galloping Hill, 83 Galloping Hill. Oh, probably should have stopped. Okay, his name is Daniel Blanco and Donna Blanco. The town is 2,186,700. The ask is $1,750,000. Okay, so I'll give you the sad part first and get over with it. He bought it in 2021 during COVID. He has a wife that has immunosuppressant, and they had to get out of the city. And this is the house they bought. It is a 2006 build. He just wanted me to say that from 2010 to when he bought it, on and off the market. Shoot, no, I can't remember. It had been on and off the market for a very long time. I have to look through this now. Now he knows the reason why.
No.
Okay, what?
The backyard is right behind St. Pius.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
It's very noisy, very busy. Which detracts from the overall value and enjoyment. There are always children right against their property, very noisy. If you look at the pictures, this is the most bizarre basement I've ever seen. It is a basement with not one window. And the only way to one egress, which is the stairway from the house. It is concrete walls all the way around. It's, you went past it.
Yeah.
You look, it's just, that's what it is. It is the strangest basement. You cannot really
it's
use
the
it.
basement.
But that's what my basement looks like.
But no windows. You don't have windows in your basement?
A lot of people do.
A lot of people
Yes, I do, like, but not like big, not like a real window.
Yeah,
just
but
like
they
a-
have nothing.
If
like,
someone kept me
anyway.
down there, I wouldn't be able
No
to sit out.
windows.
That-
It's
that
interesting that this house sold in 2008 for 1.8 million, and then 12 years later, it sold for 1.4 million.
Because it had been on and off, he
Yeah.
said there's serious flaws, it's been on and off the market for, do you know this house? For
So,
a very long time.
so no comps.
Well, I do.
But that 2008 was when there
Probably
there
when
was
they
a
were being
big dip in
built.
the market, like around 2007.
No, but weren't they all being built
What do you
I
think?
remember
in
that
2000?
stretch.
We would go there in high school before they were finished. Like, and that's where we would drink on Friday.
I remember them being built.
Yeah, so I think, I'm sure in 2008, and then it became like, oh, that's not necessarily the most desirable area, like, it just dipped and then maybe it's back, I don't know.
Although the maybe it's where they built it, it's not, but it's right across from the river.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is, right across. Okay,
You said
No.
you had comp with them?
yeah, I honestly, this is before. And, I did find some comps.
But he didn't
Oh,
bring,
so
he didn't bring any
it.
comp.
No, it was my fault.
It's not your
I
fault,
know it is, I didn't say, hey, you better get comps and bring them in.
but we're not supposed to make a case for that.
But you
Okay.
should ask them to bring comps if they don't
It
have,
was, right, in which I,
and if they choose not to bring them, too bad.
right, I did not do that, so. Going clean here, people.
Thank you for telling me.
So I could tell you what I found, or we could just go
Which
with
one?
what he said. I found 1115 Galloping Hill. Sold in January of 26. For $1,350,000.
1115 and said.
Yeah,
2022.
no, it just sold,
Yeah, that's way,
but it's still sold for a lot less than,
1115.
that was 1125.
112.
no, 1125?
No, 1115 is the
22.
address, yes.
I have 1115 Galloping.
But back in 2022.
Yes,
So that wasn't a real estate,
It's, I have sold recently, but I could be wrong.
I know.
unless it's a different address.
All right, then I'm wrong.
Oh, let's see, maybe it's.
22, so 1125.
I thought it was sold recently.
Also, though, is it, well, I guess it's not the big.
They've also done a lot of improvements on this house since they bought it.
The one that this one?
They did, yeah.
Galloping
2023.
Hill, they put an addition on 24, they put an addition on the first
Yeah.
floor.
Yeah.
They added a pool and spa in 2021.
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
also
okay.
feel like with time being an issue, we
Yeah,
can't
we
put
can't.
this on there, on our,
No,
so,
or at least not in
Alright.
here.
yeah.
If you wanna go
Right.
do it at home,
Yeah.
like I've done, researched a whole bunch of things where I have, but here is not the place.
Okay, well,
And I feel for him, but honestly, the basement's. it's like a
Yeah.
basement.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
That's what a basement looks like, and I do feel for the St. Pius of it,
Yeah, but St. Pius isn't, they don't have a school there anymore. They
I
have
know.
Elmer Tam,
They've got
school back
camps.
there.
Yeah, but it's not
There's a
running as a
building, but
school.
they're not, there's
There's a
St.
school.
Pius.
No, they do like CCD in there, I mean, the building is still
Oh, I
there,
thought
it's
it
not
was-
running.
I
it.
thought they had-
But I mean, he
Well,
obviously
there's a
has
private
cars
school
in the
in
street, at any rate, I don't know,
Yeah.
if Matt Mitford in here, so.
We can vote.
I did a shit job.
No, dude,
It's not your job to make. it.
yes,
Hey,
yeah,
it's very
presented
good.
to us, that's it.
All right, so, I moved to. Oh, yeah, wait a minute, you have
It's gonna grant.
Take
Grant-
Grant Fall, we just will
to
vote
move to
accordingly.
grant the thing in full.
All those in favor? Those opposed? Okay,
Last one.
last one.
Wait, did you vote?
I voted in favor.
Oh, okay. Okay,
I'm not convinced that. It's not what they say, it's what it is.
Adele.
oh, I'm
You
done,
did-
I'm done.
oh, the one you did right before that, I'm just confirming
What
what
number?
we agreed on,
573.
573, the 1,925,000.
Yes,
Okay, good.
all right, I'm done.
Oh, you're not doing the last one?
No, this is the woman, you
Oh,
know,
that has to go to the assessor's office.
right, but Peter said he would take care of it, so I'll hold on to it till I see Peter.
Whatever.
He said he would call them.
we wanna take a quick break for, restroom?
I could take a break.
Dan, good.
I'm good to keep going if you
Yeah,
want to give one feel, because I'm
Yeah,
here.
there's enough of us that somebody can take a bathroom
Okay.
break.
Yeah,
and we can
exactly.
Just keep going.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's what-
yeah, all right, then Iris can go next, but
All
somebody
right.
else can go next.
All right, you don't want to go?
Well, I really need to go to the restroom.
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
Then I'll go.
Got it.
okay. Are you
Oh,
ready?
Are we taking a break or not?
No.
Whoever needs to, go ahead.
Right, there's enough.
This is appeal number 890. Let me pull up mine. The property address is 885 Hulls Highway. The property owner is Sally Short.
875, right?
I'm sorry, what's the number again?
889.
Okay,
I
thank
thought it
you.
was 890.
890.
Oh, sorry.
890.
We're gonna do both, and I apologize. They're
Appeal number
inverted.
890, address 875.
Yes, we're good.
Okay, owner is Sally Schwartz McDermott. This is, we're gonna do two in a row. These people live in Westport and they have, right on the Fairfield line, and they have these two lots that are about an acre and change piece that back up to their property. They are vacant, it's vacant land. There is no access whatsoever from anywhere but their property. It's not as if they could resell this to a builder. It's not as if they, I mean, they could give it back to the town, I guess. That's really the only thing they can do. There are pictures, feel free to scroll through. There are pictures that completely floods. The town acknowledges that and has a very low condition factor of 15%.
What's the town
Look
amount
at
and
that.
ask them?
Oh, I'm so sorry. So we're on, the town amount is 168,600 and the ask amount is 117,100. And this is just a little over an acre, like I said. So the town has the condition factor 15. They've acknowledged that there's nothing that can go on there. But then they do that neighborhood adjustment, which I understand in that neighborhood, but it really cranks this property value up to 168. When if you take that off completely, it would be at 96,000. They're asking to go to 117,100 because that's where they were last year. And I think it's completely fair. Beyond it being completely useless and inaccessible, there's no value whatsoever beyond maybe the privacy factor. But that is not worth $168,000. So I'm gonna make a motion. I want to make a motion that we move to 117,100. All those in favor? Okay, opposed? Okay, the next one. It's the same exact situation.
Okay.
It is appeal number 889. The property address is 885 Hulls Highway. It is a little bit larger than the last one was 1.09 acres. This is 1.2 acres. But again, same situation. And they're asking to go where they were last year, which is 122,900. So that's where I will make my motion. All
But the town value is one.
town value is 176,400,
Okay.
excuse me. They're asking to go to 122,900. And I make a motion that we grant that appeal. All those in favor? And those opposed?
Oh, wait, what? Hold on. 889, right?
889, yeah.
Okay, I'm opposed.
Okay,
Okay, so 4-1.
yeah. Now, this is the one that kills me with the neighborhood code. This next appeal is 985. And I'll wait for those to load in because it takes forever. But for you, Stephanie, I'll say it is 298 Duck Farm Road. Property owner is Elizabeth Cook. Town has the value at 1082900. The appellant is asking to go to $1 million. And that's based on the appraisal that they have. This is a 2,700 square foot colonial. It was built in 2000, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths on a quarter acre. They're on Duck Farm Road. They're in a flood zone. They're across from the cemetery. A new construction around them is listing for 1.1, 1.2. They've done no updating or renovations at all, and the house does need work. The appraisal is there. You can look at the pictures to see what it looks like. Again, it's the neighborhood code that is killing them. I think their neighborhood code is at 1
6.
something crazy, which is
1.75.
yeah. So to be, that doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, when you scroll through the appraisal, they have the comps that they list. Helene, if you think they're solid comps, I'll read them to you. As soon as I find them. And then they also have pictures of the house, the condition of the house, etc. That it does need work, that they have done nothing. The comps are Hunter Road, which is right there, Brookside Drive, which is on the other side of their street, the street, and then Adams Road. And so I'm inclined to believe that they're entitled to the relief, and I make a motion that we grant this appeal to the ask amount of $1 million. All those in favor?
Wait, Sorry.
Okay, those opposed? You can vote opposed.
No, I don't even know.
I'm gonna look at the condition factor for the next one. The next one is
So
appeal,
my vote is abstain.
Okay.
Abstained?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
the next appeal is 276. The property address is 173 Quarter Horse Lane. Now explain how this neighborhood has a lower code than Duck Farm, and on that side of Duck Farm too. The town has this property valued at 2,858,100. The appellant is asking to be reduced to 2,550,000. This is a 6,000 square foot, 5 bedroom, 6.5 bathroom colonial on 2 acres, built in 1992. They bought it in 2021 for 1.7 and change. They added an office and a bathroom and a generator. They have an appraisal here with 4 comps with the positive time adjustments. The subject has a gated interior, as you'll see when you look through these appraisals, with no real updates, and a sloped yard. The comps are another property on Quarter Horse, 117 Quarter Horse, 338 Reading, and 410 Reading. And so Greg Lane gets to a number of, what are we at, 2.550.
I think it's fine. That's good.
Oh, yeah? Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Any questions on it?
Please ask me how much you-
2.5. So I'll make a motion that we grant this appeal in full to the 255. All those in favor? Opposed? Abstained? Next is 423. And this is 1697 Reading Road,
Wait, 423.
423. Property owner is Margaret Fulop, Fulop. The town has the property valued at 1,225,600. And the appellant is asking to be reduced to $900,000. And this appeal primarily concerns the land. It's about 2.4 acres, which the town values at $907,600. There's a 15% condition code on the majority of the land for the shared driveway and frontage. And she's included the floodway maps, which are important because it shows that the land can't be developed. It's wetlands with a creek running through it. She pulled comps for 1711 Reading Road, which sold on 9/25 for 815. That's her next door neighbor. They have 2 acres of land, and that is valued at 724,200. Mind you, she is valued at 907. You see the map, so you understand that she's got floodway issues there.
1711.
1711 sold for 815 in September, and the land portion of that was 724.
So just the 1711 when that sold.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then she has another comp for value, not for sale. 1691 Reading, her neighbor. They have over 6 acres of land. Actually, check if that sold. I don't have written down that it sold, but that we're using it as an example.
1685.
1691.
That did not sell.
Okay, she's got 6. That has 6+ acres of land. And the town has the land there at 1.1. Mind you, she has 2 acres of land, and the town has her at 907. So to be fair, up there you're zoned for the 2 acres. She could, that woman, that 1691, if we're looking at buildable lots, she could subdivide 3 times over, and she's basically 200 grand more.
The other one can't though, because it's like,
Well, not just that, only is
The
2
other one-
acres.
no, but that 1691 is like, wetlands
Yeah.
and shared driveway.
So is she, to be fair.
Right.
You could, exactly, because I mean, you're building on her, this, not, but so anyway, so that to me just seems completely out of whack for what's that worth, I wanted to mention. Also for what it's worth, and I know I say, I don't care necessarily about this completely, but this was humongous. From, her land went up 115% from last year. It was at 423 and now it's at 907. And that, again, just to add, I'm not saying it's the deciding factor, but it's a major, I think it's important to mention.
So we did like an 80 condition code.
What does that do to her land?
I mean, I can tell you,
Yeah,
that's what, but it seems like that's, the neighbors all went up 100% too,
Yeah,
or
okay.
more.
Oh, they should have come.
I know, I feel like they're being consistent with how much everyone's
Right.
So, yeah, have a.
I'm saying it's
Same.
not like this person got picked on, but
Agree.
But if, okay, someone do the calculation for an 80 condition code?
Will you do that, Neil, or you want, I can do it.
well, I can do it, 'cause I built a little calculator here.
So just keep the other line item, the path, but just do the excess shared drive.
Like a 703.
Oh, this is a pain in the butt now, like, it's on 2 lines. Oh,
I guess I should figure this out.
827, 640, you literally are just multiplying it. We multiply
1,
the land units times the unit price,
1,
times all the adjustments.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try that.
So what did you get?
so you did the 950,
Times the 1.25. And that should get you the 879, 400.
820, okay.
Or the 827
Yeah.
with the 0.87, yes.
So we get to 827
Yeah, plus the 2800.
plus 28,200.
but you're just taking that first line.
I'm just doing the 80.
Yeah.
I'm just doing 80 instead of 80.
So
Instead
we're
of
like
85.
974,
318.
which is close to what she has.
Yeah,
1.7, yeah.
she's at 112.
Good protein.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're taking it to 80%?
Yeah, if we do it to 80%.
Oh,
That means 1.74. 1.174.
What do you guys think though about the 17, the comp that she gave instead of us doing funny math?
I like it.
Yeah,
What
the Reading Road, the sale in September for 815. And her 2 acres and it's the next door neighbor, mind you.
Mhm.
Her 2 acres, so I'm assuming whatever impact is on one is most likely,
mean,
maybe
she's
not
not-
necessarily, but probably.
Her house is not anything special.
Right, and it's not really valued at that much. I'm just saying that lady's land is at 724.
Interesting news.
Oh, but she's asking for 900.
Yeah. Correct. She's not asking to go to 815. She's asking to go to 900. And considering there's a sale next door in the valuation
Wait,
Nicer
for 815 in a better house, same amount of land.
it actually sold?
Yeah,
What's the address?
711.
Yeah, that's 7. Oh, I had 1711. Yeah, 171.
Yeah, 1711.
1711
1-1.
for 815.
Yes. Like I don't want to just. I mean, that's the whole point of it. Like, oh, what's the comps? And like we have a comp, so.
Yeah. I mean,
So I'm gonna make a motion that we grant this appeal. All those in favor?
Here, wait, I'm sorry.
Opposed?
3.
Okay,
What was the amount?
900.
And that's based on the comp?
Yeah.
Okay, because that land adjustment only gets you to like
Correct. I don't know.
1.2.
Yeah, agreed. But I'm just saying the comp, the comp was 815, so we were above that.
So do you have a vote in Neil?
Is it opposed?
Yeah, I'm gonna say no on that.
Okay,
Okay, so 5-2.
okay. I know because I'm being the president at the end, whoever had the closest. Unanimous votes. Okay, so the next is appeal number 501. The property address is 80 Spring Hill Road. Property owners are Matthew and Carrie Vegas. Town has the property valued at 1,551,700. And the appellant is asking to be reduced to 1,303,247. This is a 2,600 square foot colonial with 5 bedrooms and 3.5 bathrooms, built in 1969, but was remodeled in 14, and this is when they bought it. It's on 2 acres. This is another one with a 110% increase. With land last year was 425,000, is now $1,035,000. The house was for 300 and is now 500.
Are there any issues with the land?
I don't remember if that was what their argument was. They have 3 comps. So let's work through those first.
Okay.
The comps are 125 Silver Spring Road, sold in August for 1.39. They basically do like a breakdown of kind of like price per square foot, and normally I don't love that when your house is 6,000 and their house is 1,100.
Mhm.
But all of these are the same size land, so I'm saying these are all in they're 2,600. All these comps are 2,900 square feet, 2,500 square feet, 2,400 square feet. So they're all the same size home basically. So the 125 Silver Spring Road sold at $477 a square foot at the 1.3 number. 225 Dunham Road sold for 1.3 flat, and it's 515 a square foot. And then the 1111 Merwin's Lane sold for 1.2 million, and it's 502 a square foot, which averages 498 a square foot. And the subject is right now appraised at 573 a square foot. We can talk about condition.
You're right, all the houses besides 111 Merlin's Lane are all very similar in
Yeah.
size.
And so, they did it a bunch. They did the break. I know I don't love price per square foot normally, but when we're talking the same size house, I'm okay to do it. And that's basically that on that. If you think Silver Spring done,
Well, they're, yeah.
and they're all on the same line there, so I feel comfortable with this one. I'm gonna, unless you have questions, I'm gonna make a motion that we grant this appeal to 1303247. Those in favor?
I can't vote.
Okay, fair enough,
because I
fair
was
enough.
here.
Okay.
There are two people in that room for me.
Oh,
I just want to let you know.
husband and wife.
So
5 or 6.
5 and 1 apiece.
One abstention.
One abstention.
Okay, this is my last one, and it's kind of I won't say interesting, but it's interesting how we get it. Okay, this is appeal 521, and it is 80 Wellington Drive. The property owner is John and Stephanie Codweiss. The town has the value at 2,265,100, and they're asking to be reduced to $1.8 million. This is a almost 4,000 square foot house. It's 3929. It's a historic home. It's on 3 acres. It's got 5 bedrooms and 5.5 bathrooms, and it was built in 1834, but it was remodeled to an extent. I mean, the remodel wasn't like tons of money, but it was remodeled. So I don't know how much they could get done there, but they remodeled it in 2010, and then they added on in 2011 and 2014, and they got new windows in 2021, whatever that's worth.
So it's not bound by any of those.
Right, the historic. I don't really know. I
No
wanted to mention it
historic
because
rules,
they did a lot of stuff to it,
but
so I
you
don't
can't
know.
do that.
The field card still says it's historic, so I didn't want to say colonial because
Yeah.
technically it's not. Their immediate next door neighbors sold in August for a lot, but I think it's a much bigger house. But so he did another, the price per square foot at 456. But that house is 5,500 square feet. It's in much better condition and it's larger. It did sell for $2.5 million, but his argument is it's whatever. So anyway, he has 3 comps. 30 Wellington, we just talked about, 175 Wellington, and 125 Brett Lane. I don't know that he cares so much about what they sold for. He looks more at the price per square foot. Now,
I'm sorry, what's the other number on Wellington?
175, and that's the closest to his size.
Thank you.
You can turn her head.
That's the closest to his everything. He has 3 acres. The first comp he gave, the direct neighbor, only has 2 acres. The 175 Wellington has 2.7 acres. And then Brett Lane is like 4.5 acres. But he's just looking at he compares his house is 77% good. The 175 Wellington, which is his best comp because it is the closest in size and acreage, is 84% good. Neither of them have pools. The 175 Wellington is 454 a square foot, and that sold in August, and he is 576 a square foot.
Yeah, he's still willing to go 300,000 over what that's.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine it's because he has more land. It's like, I mean, not a ton more, right? 2.7 to 3.1, not like,
And the house is bigger. His house.
yeah. But again, it's still within, I mean, the other houses are like almost 6,000 square feet, 5 and changed.
I know when you come.
So he doesn't give us the actual sale price. He doesn't give us the sales prices, like,
But she, the planning, probably figured that, I could,
yeah.
actually, does he give, or no, it's, I don't. No, I think he looks more like the price per square foot,
Because-
but.
Yeah, I just
I'm good.
don't find that.
What's the sale price on 175 Wellington?
1.5.
1.5, okay, he wants to go to 1.8. Okay,
I mean, I think he's better than 175 Wellington, but
I'm good.
that's the tune of 1.8.
I don't know.
Okay, well, I'll make a motion that we grant this appeal. All those in favor? Aye, opposed? Okay, I'm done.
Hey,
A masterclass, you guys might say?
After 30 years of being on the board.
You've been on the board 30 years?
At least.
I thought you were 30 years old.
Hi, Ron.
I was 40, didn't say that the other night?
Well, I'm 40. He's
I'd
not,
rather
right?
not be 40.
He didn't wanna be 40.
So you could all be my children. There you go.
Oh,
No, I mean, not yet.
Not me.
Not with you.
I'm
Oh,
sure.
hold
You
on.
could be my
Wait.
sister. That's where I feel my chest.
Ew, what are you here for a meeting? Oh, okay. This is our harbor master, Brian Leclerc.
Oh,
I think it.
And we just closed on his house a couple of days ago.
Oh, congratulations.
2 days ago.
You're in good health.
Yeah. Well, we're relegated to this tiny little table here.
So that you could have.
Yeah, yeah, they've been here all night. You look, we have a.
Thank you.
yeah.
Look, you look.
Ron.
He's part of
Okay,
the arts meeting.
so let's see here.
So, Ron, I think you're in the wrong meeting.
Wait a minute, is that
Wait,
right?
I would- No, that's.
Oh, wait, the old town hall conference room. I wonder if we've been in the wrong.
Oh,
You're older than me.
Neil.
Neil.
I went off of,
They dropped off.
I went off of what was in our minutes.
No, you have to.
Is 7 o'clock the WPCA?
Oh.
No?
No, but I think we might be in the wrong meeting.
I went off of the thing that was on our minutes for today.
Yeah, the
What is that?
person that told
That's what everybody else
Yeah,
is going
you're
on.
good. We're good.
Michelle Gore is the one that set it up.
You gotta sign
Everybody
off.
else needs to.
Flavors?
Sorry.
We have to
Michelle
read-
Gore.